Today, the angels brought me a special message that can completely transform the way you see your relationship with that important person. There is something deep stirring in the spiritual realms, and they are about to experience a change that may catch them by surprise, but has been carefully orchestrated by God to guide both of you down a new path. If they have been sensing that something is about to happen, this is the confirmation the angels want them to know. The journey they are walking together is not by chance. Every encounter, every word exchanged, even the moments of silence and distance, have a divine purpose. The angels want them to know that that person who occupies their thoughts is undergoing a profound transformation, something they may not fully understand yet, but that is already shaping the future for both of them. God has placed both of them on each other's path with a much greater mission than human eyes can see. In the beginning, it may have seemed like a coincidence, a chance encounter, but over time they both began to realize that this connection is special, something much deeper than a simple attraction. The angels have been closely monitoring the development of this relationship and now want them to understand that big changes are on the way. That person, for whom they harbor so many feelings, is going through a phase of internal discoveries. Perhaps they have tried to resist these changes, fearing what it may mean for their life. But the angels show that, despite all this resistance, that person's heart is beginning to open in ways they never imagined possible. It's as if God has been quietly working behind the scenes, preparing the ground for this transformation to occur smoothly, yet intensively. You may be wondering, why now? Why, after so long, are these changes emerging? The truth, dear soul, is that the right moment is now. Every phase, every challenge, every victory you have experienced along this journey has served as preparation for what is to come. God knew that both needed to go through certain experiences, grow individually, before they were ready for the next level of this relationship. The angels show that this person has been deeply touched by their light. Even in moments when they seemed distant or indifferent, they felt your presence and the impact you have on their lives. Their patience, their compassion, and the way they stood firm, even when things seemed uncertain, are evidence of how prepared they are for what comes next. This person may have distanced themselves, may have been silent or shown doubts, but what is happening in their heart is an internal battle between fear and love. On one hand, they fear what this connection may entail: changes, new emotional responsibilities, and perhaps even the need to confront old fears. On the other hand, the love they feel for you is growing so powerfully that it is becoming impossible to ignore. The angels show me that soon, this person will have a moment of clarity, a spiritual awakening, where they will finally understand the depth of this feeling and what it means for the future of both of you. This moment may seem unexpected, but it will be the result of all the spiritual work that God and the angels have been doing in their lives. Get ready, dear soul, because what is about to come may change everything. The angels want you to remain confident, with an open heart, and ready to embrace this new phase. The energies around you are aligning, and God is preparing something special. The connection between the two of you is stronger than any barrier or obstacle you may have faced so far. This is the moment to trust. Trust in the process, trust in the love you feel, and above all, trust in God. They are guiding both of you to a place of greater understanding, love, and unity. And when this change finally happens, you will understand why everything had to happen the way it did. Wait with a heart full of hope and faith, for what is about to happen will be a true divine gift. The angels continue to reveal deep details about this transformation that is about to happen in your relationship. As God prepares this path, they want you to know that every step you have taken so far has been guided by a higher force. Nothing you have experienced has been in vain. Even the moments of uncertainty and pain had a greater purpose: to prepare your hearts for this new cycle that is about to begin. This person, although often seeming distant or confused, is undergoing an internal transformation that only the divine could accomplish. Many times, people resist true love because it asks something that scares us: surrender, vulnerability, and the need to leave behind old patterns. But the angels are showing that, little by little, this person is starting to realize that what they feel for you is not something ordinary. It goes beyond the barriers of time and space, something deeply spiritual. They want you to understand that, as difficult as it may have been for them to accept these feelings, the love you share is rooted in something greater. It is not just a physical or emotional bond, but a soul connection. And that is why, even in moments when everything seemed to be falling apart, the bond between the two of you remained strong. True love, the love that is part of God's plan, never fades. It can be tested, it can be challenged, but it remains, waiting for the right moment to blossom. They have long tried to control what they were feeling. Perhaps they were afraid that this relationship would require more than they were ready to give. Or maybe they felt unsure about their own abilities to reciprocate such deep love. But now, the angels reveal that this cycle of fear and doubt is coming to an end. God is working in their heart, removing the barriers that once prevented them from fully opening up to you. In the days to come, you will begin to notice signs of this change. It might be an unexpected gesture, an unspoken word, or even a look that conveys more than any explanation. These are the first signs that this transformation is underway. And the angels want you to remain attentive, because when this person finally opens up, it will be in an unexpected and profound way, something you may not have even imagined. What is happening within them now is a struggle between what they have always believed to be true and what they are starting to feel. They are realizing that the fears they carried were based on old wounds, on past experiences that no longer have a place in the present. And this, dear soul, is part of the miracle unfolding before you. They are being healed, not only by your presence and love, but by the hand of God, guiding each step of this process. As this healing takes place, they will also be called to grow and evolve. The angels ask that you continue to be patient, compassionate, and above all, loving. They know it hasn't been easy for you to keep your heart open during times of uncertainty. But now is the time to fully trust the divine process. Everything is fitting together perfectly, and what seemed impossible is about to come true. The angels also show that this change will not only be an internal transformation for this person. The two of you are about to enter a new stage of growth together. Your relationship will be renewed, like a flower blooming after a long winter. This will be a time of discoveries, new experiences, and a depth of love you have not yet experienced. Prepare yourself, because when they finally open up, you will see a version of them you have never seen before. It will be someone who, despite their scars and fears, is ready to love fully and truly. And you, dear soul, will also see how much you've grown through this process. Every challenge you've faced, every tear you've shed, is about to bear fruit. The angels show me that what is coming for the two of you is something magnificent. It is a love that is not easily found, and that is why a period of preparation and healing was necessary. But now, both of you are ready. Ready to love with your souls, ready to surrender to this divine connection that God has prepared for you. From this moment on, start visualizing this transformation. Imagine this person approaching you with an open heart, free from fears and doubts. Feel in your heart the love that is being cultivated, and be certain that everything is happening the way it should. The angels are by your side, guiding each step, and God is preparing a path that will lead the two of you to a much stronger and truer union. Trust, dear soul, for what is to come is the fulfillment of a dream that is not only theirs, but also divine. The angels continue to show me clear visions of what is to come, and it is important that you are prepared, not only for the changes in the other person, but also for the transformation that will occur within yourself. God is using this relationship to mold you, to strengthen your faith, your confidence in love, and above all, your spiritual connection. What is about to happen is a true renewal in all areas of your life. You may have noticed that this person, although they have struggled with their own feelings, has always maintained an invisible connection with you. Even in moments when they seemed distant, there was an energy between you, something that kept you linked, even when words were not spoken. This connection, dear soul, is not something that can be explained solely in human terms. It is a manifestation of the divine plan, something that God orchestrated so that the two of you could evolve together. As this person begins to open their heart, you will also be called to face your own truths. Perhaps there are issues within you that have remained dormant until now, but with this new phase, they will begin to emerge. The angels are saying that now is the time for you to prepare to embrace this internal transformation with courage and faith. What is to come will require from you a level of emotional and spiritual maturity greater than you ever imagined. This person will start to show a genuine desire to draw closer to you. There will be moments of revelation, where they will open up in a way they may never have before. You will see a vulnerability that was previously hidden behind walls built by old fears and insecurities. And as these barriers begin to fall, you will realize that everything you have hoped and prayed for is finally becoming a reality. God is preparing them for a deep love, a love that requires total surrender. But the angels also warn that, with this depth, comes the responsibility of staying true to themselves. Do not allow this new phase to make them forget who they are and what they have most precious, their essence, their light. This person is being guided to them, but it is important that both walk together, with authenticity and respect for individual processes. The angels show that the love that is about to bloom between the two of them will not be a common love. It will be the kind of love that transforms, heals, and brings light where there used to be shadows. This is the divine purpose of this union, that they may grow, heal old wounds, and build something much stronger than either of them imagined possible. However, there are challenges that still need to be overcome. It will not be a completely smooth transition, as the fears that both carry may, at times, resurface. But the angels assure that if both remain steadfast in faith and love, these barriers will be overcome. God has already begun the healing process in both hearts, and now it is just a matter of time before they see the fruits of this divine work. In the coming days and weeks, they will notice subtle yet powerful changes in this person's behavior. They will begin to approach in unexpected ways, showing that they are ready to face the challenges of this relationship with them. Conversations will become deeper, gazes longer and full of meaning, and actions will speak louder than words. Each of these moments will be a confirmation that transformation is taking place. The angels also ask that they spiritually prepare for this new phase. They suggest that they reserve moments of silence and meditation, so that they can even more connect with the divine energies that are guiding them both. The stronger their spiritual connection, the better they will be able to navigate this transition phase with grace and wisdom. God is giving them all the tools they need to face this new stage with serenity and confidence. And remember, this change will not only be in the emotional realm. It will also have an impact on how they see the world around them, how they relate to people, their responsibilities, and even their dreams and desires. Love, when it comes from God, has the power to transform all aspects of life, and that is exactly what is about to happen to you. As this person begins to open their heart and soul, they will see that they have been waiting for this moment as much as you have. Although they have resisted, although they have tried to hide their feelings, it is now impossible to deny what the heart feels. And that is where true transformation happens. When both surrender to what God has prepared, they will experience a level of connection that few have the opportunity to live. The angels ask them to keep the focus on what really matters: love, truth, and faith. Do not be shaken by the obstacles that may arise along the way. They are there to test their faith and to strengthen the foundation of what is being built. And know that, even in the hardest times, you are never alone. God is always by their side, as well as the angels, guiding each of their steps and preparing them for what is to come. What lies ahead, dear soul, is a new beginning. A beginning where love will be stronger than any doubt, where light will shine brighter than any shadow from the past. They are ready for this transformation, and the divine has already prepared the way. Now, all they need to do is keep walking in faith, knowing that the best is yet to come. As the angels continue to guide this process, they will begin to realize how all the pieces of this great divine puzzle are falling into place. The transformation that is about to happen in their relationship will be a true revelation, a change that will touch not only their hearts but also their souls. This person, who has long hesitated and resisted fully opening their heart, is now starting to understand that there is no more escaping what they feel for you. The angels show that they have gone through an intense internal journey, where fears and insecurities once dominated them. But now, love is becoming stronger than any barrier, and this new awareness is bringing astonishing clarity to their life. God has been silently working behind the scenes, removing old patterns of thinking and behaviors that previously prevented this person from fully surrendering to you. It's as if the veils that obscured their vision are being lifted, one by one, revealing the truth about this connection. And the truth, dear soul, is that this love was planned by the divine. It is not an ordinary love, but something meant to bring healing, transformation, and spiritual growth to both. The angels also show that, while this person is going through this internal transformation, they are also being called to prepare for this new level of relationship. This is the moment to strengthen themselves spiritually even more, to align their intentions, and to open themselves to what God has in store for both of them. Their relationship will not only be about sharing happy moments, it will be a union of souls seeking together a higher purpose. It is important that you understand that, despite the changes that are happening, this person may still show moments of hesitation. The fear of being completely vulnerable may still appear, but the angels want you to remain firm and understanding. They ask you not to judge this person's moments of uncertainty, as they are remnants of the healing process they are going through. Be patient and know that this transformation, although powerful, still needs time to fully consolidate. God is working deeply in both hearts, and every gesture, every conversation, and every new step you take together will be part of this greater plan. What once seemed uncertain will now begin to reveal itself more clearly. And you will see that, behind all doubts and fears, this person has immense love for you, a love that is now ready to manifest fully and truly. The angels also show me that what is to come will be a period of renewal, not only for the relationship, but also for you as an individual. You will find yourself stronger, more confident, and more connected to your life purpose. This journey with this person is not just about romantic love. It is also about the personal and spiritual growth you are experiencing along the way. This is the time for you to look within and acknowledge how much they have grown. Think of all the times they stood strong in faith, even when circumstances seemed adverse. Every prayer, every moment of hope, was heard by the divine, and now they will begin to see the results of this spiritual effort. God is rewarding their perseverance, and the angels are ensuring that each step of this process is being guided with much love and wisdom. And as challenging as this journey may have been, they will begin to realize that each obstacle served a purpose. The moments of doubt, of distance, and even of pain, were meant to strengthen the foundation of what is being built now. True love, the love that comes from God, needs deep roots to fully flourish, and that is exactly what is happening in their relationship. They are going through a process of rooting, of strengthening the foundations, so that what is to come will be lasting and blessed. The angels also show that this new phase they are about to experience will be marked by a much deeper and spiritual connection. The conversations they will have from now on will be more honest, more authentic, and they will start exploring together aspects of themselves that may have never been shared before. It will be a time of mutual discoveries, of a level of intimacy that goes beyond the physical. It will be a union of souls, where what truly matters is the truth, the love, and the faith they share. God is preparing both of their hearts for this new level of relationship, and the angels ask that they continue to keep the faith, even when things seem challenging. This is the time to fully trust in the divine process. They have already done the work of sowing, and now they are about to reap the fruits of all they have planted with love, patience, and devotion. In the coming days, you will see more signs that they are ready to open up more deeply. It may be a conversation that once seemed impossible, or a gesture of affection that reveals what is to come. The angels ask you to pay attention to these small signs, as they will be the confirmation that the transformation that God has planned is already happening. And when this love finally manifests in its entirety, you will realize that everything was worth it. Every prayer, every tear, every moment of doubt, everything has served to prepare you for this glorious moment. The angels are by your side, celebrating with you the arrival of this new phase, and God is guiding you with loving hands towards the future He has prepared for you. Trust, dear soul, for what is to come is much greater than you could imagine. This is your divine reward, and the love you are about to experience will be a reflection of the great love that God has for you. We have reached the moment when the revelations of the angels reach the most important point, and they want you to be completely open and ready to receive what is to come. The relationship you have with them, the one that has been marked by doubts and uncertainties for so long, is about to undergo a complete and profound transformation. God is about to manifest something powerful in your lives, something you will feel not only in your heart but also in your soul. The person you love so much, who has gone through so many moments of hesitation and resistance, will finally begin to open up to what God has prepared for both of you. The angels show that the internal resistance that they have carried for so long, the doubts that have prevented them from moving forward, are dissolving. Their heart is opening up, and the love they feel for you is about to manifest in a way that will even surprise you. God has a plan for this union, and the angels reveal to them that they are about to enter a cycle of blessings and growth. It will not only be a change in the relationship itself, but also a transformation in how they see and experience love. The love they share is not common. It has the ability to heal deep wounds, both in them and in that person, and the angels are guiding each step of this process. There will be moments when they will feel God's presence stronger than ever in their lives. It may be in a simple gesture from that person, a look, or even in words that once seemed difficult to say. These will be the confirmations they have been seeking, the signs that the divine hand is at work, that this relationship is being blessed in ways they still cannot fully understand. The angels also show that, with this transformation, will come great responsibility. They are both being called to live a love that will be an example to others. A love that transcends the challenges of the material world and rises to something much greater, something spiritual. The way they will conduct this relationship will be an inspiration to those around them, as it will be a reflection of God's work in their lives. What they need to do now, dear soul, is to remain steadfast in faith. Trust that every moment of uncertainty was a preparation for something much greater. They are about to live a phase of great happiness, but also of great emotional and spiritual depth. And the angels are reminding them that, although there are challenges ahead, they are fully equipped to deal with them. God has never left them alone, and He will not do so now. This journey that you are about to embark on together will be marked by a renewal of love. A love that will no longer be limited by fears or insecurities, but will flow freely, with the grace of God. They will both be able to fully surrender, knowing that they are safe in the hands of the divine. And that, dear soul, will be the greatest blessing of all. The angels ask you to keep praying, keep trusting, and keep walking with an open heart. God is about to fulfill the deepest desire of your heart, and the love you are about to experience will be a direct manifestation of divine love in your life. As this person begins to come closer to you, you will realize that all the promises made by the angels are coming true. This is the beginning of a new phase, where love, understanding, and spiritual connection will be the foundations of what you will build together. And what you will build, with God's help, will be something that will last a lifetime. The angels show me that, with this new phase, will also come new opportunities. Opportunities for growth, expansion, and mutual discoveries. You will learn together, grow together, and discover together the true meaning of love. This love that heals, transforms, and is blessed by God. So, dear soul, trust. What is coming is God's answer to your prayers. It is the moment you have been waiting for, and the angels are here, celebrating with you. They are smiling, for they know that what you are about to experience is a divine gift. Now, the angels ask you to repeat this affirmation in your heart. I accept the divine love that God has prepared for me. Write this in the comments and allow this truth to resonate deeply within you. This love is yours by right. It is what God has always wanted for you, and now is the time to live this blessing fully. And finally, remember that this is just the beginning. Each new day, God will continue to bless this union, strengthening the bonds between you and guiding every step they take together. What is to come is nothing less than the manifestation of God's great love in their life. If this text touched their heart, subscribe to the channel and share this message with others who also need to hear what God has in store for them. And don't forget to leave your affirmation in the comments, for when we put our faith into words, the universe aligns to make them reality. May God continue to bless and guide their steps on this new journey of love and transformation.